Gates Adams here on behalf of Apex Trader Funding, and I'm here with Ehsan today. Ehsan, welcome, and thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit today. Obviously, we have you on here because you are a paid trader through Apex Trader Funding. So first and foremost, I want to congratulate you on your recent payout. Is this the first payout?
So that's no, that's third or fourth payout.
This is the third or fourth. Okay, so we've
Yeah.
actually started developing a little bit of consistency. We're on the right path now. Have they been consecutive, or have you kind of gone through the ups and downs?
It's been consecutive for about two or three payouts now.
Oh, that's fantastic. So that's really where everybody's trying to get to, and that's one of the reasons that we like to do these interviews because it just gives other traders some insight into what's been working for you, and
Yes,
hopefully share something that might be working for them as well. Obviously, we're not here to teach anybody how to trade. It's
of course.
entertainment purposes only and all that. But so first and foremost, I think the biggest question that people always like to start off with is how long have you actually been trading?
So I started trading about 5 years ago.
Okay.
So I first started with the trading stocks.
Okay.
So then after that, I started trading options.
Hmm.
And then one of my coworkers, she introduced me to trading futures. And then she was the one who told me about Apex.
Okay.
And I was like, futures, wow, I never thought about it. And but it's been almost a year that I've been trading with Apex and trading futures. And ever since then, never went back to trading stocks, never went back to trading options. Apex was the first firm that I started with, and I'm still with Apex. I know like people always say, go with different firms, just in case. But once you're with a good firm, you don't even need to go anywhere.
Right.
I'm getting my payouts consistently. So why look for anything else and look for different rules,
Right.
different companies?
Well, and I think that's a big part of it is once you find that comfort zone, whether it be stocks versus options versus futures, whether it be Apex versus another firm, when you find that comfort zone, when you're comfortable with the rules, you're comfortable with the structure, you're getting paid out, which
Right,
ultimately is the whole reason we do this in the first place, right?
right.
So that really lends itself to, hey, look, this is my trading home, right?
Yes.
Well, that's it's exciting. So look, as you've gone through the progression, I know a lot of traders have done this where they, and that's pretty typical. They start in equities, they end up in options because of the leverage, and then they end up in futures because they're tired of the Greeks. And
Right.
so, as you go through this sequence, as you go through this cycle, did you have to relearn much of your trading strategy based on the platform, or were you able to really transition the same sort of information and same trading strategy?
I mean, like trading future is like a different ball game. I mean,
Hmm.
options was completely different, but I feel like future is like more controlled when you're trading.
Hmm.
You're not dealing with any Greeks, especially, so especially with my background, I have no trading background. I learned everything off YouTube, self-learning experiences, everything. So I try to make trading a little bit easier using less indicators, just following the price action, support resistance, that's it.
Hmm.
So I feel like that works for me the best. And and then feel like especially like futures is like trading is a lot easier
Hmm.
when you're trading future.
Well, there's a simplicity to it. Up a tick is, let's call it NQ, is $5.
Yes,
Down is $5 versus having
$5.
to deal with all of these different factors that come into play. Um, so as you've gone through this journey, because as you said, you basically did your education via YouTube and obviously through actual trading experience for years. What do you think was the biggest hurdle for you to overcome to get to the point where you started to develop that level of consistency?
So first thing off, it was the FOMO that I had to
Mm-hmm.
come across. First, like I would be like, okay, I'm missing a trade. We all have that experiences, blowing up the accounts, that first account view that I was like, I was scared, I was nervous. I was like, okay, I'm losing company's account, so what's next now? So then, started developing again, getting out of that zone, where I'm scared of taking trades and scared of, losing money. So that helped me. And then I feel like, once you start developing your own skills, whatever works for you, either this price action, sometime it's the time of the day, where that your market is gonna react differently.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a trending day, you know that you'll find your entries. But it's more about the patience, you have to sit on your hands, wait for the right setup. All you need to do is just 5 to 10 points move, That's it. We can't make more than that anyway. So why not? Why just make it easier for yourself?
Right. Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. I think
Go
that's
and
been a
study win the race. Yes.
pretty consistent theme through all of these, and I think fabulous advice for traders as we all suffer from the FOMO. We all suffer from chasing. We all
Yes.
suffer from going on tilt. Look, it happens to all of us.
Yes.
And so, what was the biggest factor for you that helped you get past that psychological burden of feeling like you're missing out?
Um, Screen time, to be honest. I mean, I feel like, the more you watch, the more you know where to enter and where not to enter, because, market takes different directions. So once, you have your levels marked, whatever strategy you're using, once you're comfortable with it, then go for it. It takes time. It took me some time too. I'm still developing those skills,
Sure.
but I feel like once you have it, you don't need any, to be honest, like no rooms, no paid services, nothing. You can do it on your own.
Sure.
If I can do it, you can do it on your own too.
That's awesome. Well, one of the things that I like to do as I communicate with traders through this process is, once we do kind of an initial interview, I like to try to catch up a few months down the road and just kind of get an update, see how everything's coming along. Would you be up for catching up here in a few months?
First,
Awesome.
I'll be here.
Awesome. Well, listen, man, I appreciate you spending some time with us today and sharing some of your insights and some of your experience. And once again, congratulations on your success. I wish you continued success and growth and look forward to getting a pretty awesome update from you here in a few months down the road. Sound good?
Thank you so much for having me.
Been a pleasure. Thanks, Ehsan.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon.